Hey, it's me, Kat, and I just wanted to talk to you about a few things concerning online, whether you're an online slave or in a long-distance relationship. One of the best things you can do is to get a webcam. Doesn't have to be an expensive one. My webcam was a little bit expensive. It gives nice, clear pictures on the web. Does videos, and it doesn't have that grainy quality. I've got another one that I got for 20 bucks at Walmart. Doesn't do big pictures, doesn't do nice clear big pictures, but you know, it conveys the image. If you keep it in the small screen, it's like a 3x5 or 2x4 or something. It's just a little light. They call it email size. But so get yourself a web camera. When you're going to be in an online relationship, if you're going to be serious about it, a webcam can just really bring things to the next level and make things so much more real. After you get a webcam, and you know, it's like a whole new world when you get a webcam, because when you're typing, my master and I didn't do webcam for like 2.5 years, and as soon as we got a webcam, it was like a whole new world. So as soon as you get your webcam, spend lots of time talking on it, and you know, because up until the point that you get a webcam, you have no body language, you have no, I mean, it's just a whole new world. So, spend some time, get to know your master, get to know your dominant, watch their, their body language and their moods, and you'll start to notice, just like, in a real-time relationship, that they have certain body language, certain looks, certain expressions. You'll learn to read a person. And it can be like so much more realistic to actually, I mean, Master used to post things like, gives you a look. Okay, he gave me a look. But when we got a webcam and my master gave me a look, that was a whole different story. Because the look, he has this look, and it's like a cold, hard, calculating look. And it looks like when he's looking at you, he's not looking at you like a person. He's looking at you like a thing. It's like something that he's, he's looking at you like he's looking at, something that he owns. And he's deciding, you can just see, he's deciding what he's going to do with what he's looking at. It's kind of, I don't really know how to explain it, but it's a whole world away from him posting, gives you a look, He's got another look that he gives me that just makes me all, warm and fuzzy inside from about the, middle downward. We're keeping this G for YouTube. He's got a look that just makes me want to crack up laughing. It's just such a lost little puppy dog look. I usually see that when we're discussing something American. He's like, what? It's a what? I probably have one too when he starts talking about gearboxes and bonnets and boots and yeah, anyway. But, and you'll learn after, the more time that you spend with somebody, you'll learn to read their body language, and you'll learn to understand their looks. And it can be so much more rewarding. If you're on Instant Messenger and you get a message that says, good girl, that's good. I mean, that's good. But if you're on camera and your master or your dominant looks at you, and you can hear their voice, and they tell you, good girl, I'm proud of you. that is just like a whole nother rewarding thing. I mean, that's just a whole new level. It is so much more rewarding. You know, when you've done something that's displeasing and you get that warning look. I mean, I'm getting so much less trouble on camera because I can see that warning look. I can tell when he's getting annoyed. I can see when's enough is enough, when to stop. And he's got this other look. I mean, he just looks at me and it just chills me because I know when I get that look. I mean, I know I'm in trouble and it's not time to beg and it's not time to open my mouth, and there's nothing that's going to change the fact that I'm in so much trouble. And it's pay time. It's payday. You know? So, I just really want to encourage you to get a webcam and spend some time on it and get to know your master or your dominant's looks, and just to hear the sound of their voice is awesome. I mean, you just cannot describe the difference. And if you would have told me, you know, 8 years ago, I wouldn't have believed you, but it is just so worth it. You can pick them up at garage sales sometimes, really cheap, and you can usually go online and get a driver offline and just install your own if they don't come with a driver. So, you know, it can be cost affordable, and it's worth the cost. It really is. I mean, I wish I could just explain better the difference between instant messaging and camera and voice. And it's still not in person, but it is so much closer, and you can go to so much deeper levels and deeper relationship, and it is just totally worth it, you know? And you can get to know your master and your dominant so much better because you can see their body language, you can hear their voice, and I mean, those looks give you so much control. And a camera will give your dominant so much more control when they can see what you're doing and they can watch you and you can watch them, and you'll just discover so much more, and there'll just be so much more new stuff, and it's just totally amazing. So I just really encourage you to get a webcam and take it to the next level. Get to know your dom, get to know your master on a whole different level. You'll be glad you did. So I guess that's all I have to say. Talk to you later.